Hello and welcome back to Not a Watch Snob. I am your host, Bill, and today we're checking out Christopher Ward Factory.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard Delta Airlines Flight 2998, bound for Atlanta, Georgia.
London's calling, and I just touched down. Now war is declared, cause Boston's in town. London's calling to visit Chris Ward. Come out of the factory, this watch snob's abroad. London's calling, now don't look to us. These watches are amazing, the lids bit the dust. London's calling to see we got swing, except for the ring of the Bel Campo things. London is drowning out. I live by the river. Nestled in this quiet town west of London, on a quiet little street, lies one of the watch world's hidden gems. Inside of this strange little house lies a brand that has created its own movements and revolutionized the way watches are sold.
When we looked at the world of watches for the first time in any detail, we were somewhat surprised. We were really shocked to find that not only were we able to access some of the same components that some of the great brands were using, we were also very surprised to learn about the multiples that some of the brands were applying to the cost price of those same components. In one case, famously, it was 34 times the cost. Now, being three northern lads, mothers on our shoulders, value had always seemed really important to us.
20,000 watches a year are shipped from this house alone, and the watches are designed here at the factory by an expert team of watch aficionados. They then assemble and built these watches in Biel, Switzerland, before being sent back here for testing and quality control. When we arrived at the factory, every watch imaginable was at our fingertips, ready to explore and study. From the C60 to the Bel Campo, every watch was ours for the taking. The year was 2004. Nestled on the quiet banks of the Thames River, three friends embarked on a boat ride that would change the world forever. No, not like that. After recently selling their toy company, Christopher Ward, Peter Ellis, and Mike French decided to start a business that fascinated them. It was obvious that none of them would become the next David Beckham or make sellout hits like U2, but they wanted something that they were passionate about. And after mulling over a few ideas, the light bulbs went off. They decided to create a watch company. Thus, Christopher Ward was born. They called it Christopher Ward because it seemed the most quintessentially English name out of the three of them, and they wanted to work on designing and marketing beautiful and unique timepieces. On June 2nd in 2005, they launched the world's first online-only watch brand.
There was a freshness as well about all these people looking at a new industry for the first time, whether it be design of watches, whether it be the pricing of watches, whether it be the quality of watches, trying to do something really different and unique and sell them in a way that had never been sold before, i.e. on the internet.
And it started with only two models, the C5 Malvern and the automatic C3 Malvern chronograph, but no one ever heard of them. Who was going to buy a watch from an unknown brand in a chicken shed? And on July 2nd, 2014, they announced that they had created their own in-house movement, the coveted Caliber SH21, the first commercially viable mechanical movement from a British watch brand in over 50 years. Yet, not everyone was happy. In fact, the CEO of a large Swiss luxury brand approached them and said, "What gives you the license to do that?" I just imagine him French for some reason. Then, in 2022, Christopher Ward shocked the watch industry, creating the world's first affordable passing chime timepiece, a watch that emits a chime at the top of every hour. This watch took the world by storm. Not only is this watch stylish and reminiscent of a hyper watch brand like MB&F, it's the first affordable Swiss-made chime timepiece. Powered by their famous FS01 movement, this watch is extremely unique and endearing. Created using a titanium case to allow for the watch to reverb, this watch is ultra lightweight, and it has caused quite a bit of a stir online. All in all, this trip to Christopher Ward was eye-opening and a really great opportunity. I learned a lot, and I'm excited to see what's in store for the future of the brand. In fact, Mike France told me there's a few more tricks up their sleeve, so I'd like to see what else is going to be coming out from Christopher Ward. I'd like to thank the people at Christopher Ward for having me, and I'd like to thank my viewers for allowing me this opportunity, because without you, I never would have gotten here. Also, huge shout out to Dean from One to Watch for letting me crash on his couch and for touring me all around England. Please visit my website, notawatchsnob.com, for great watches from a selection of great brands, and please like, comment, subscribe. Good night, and enjoy.
Sweet like da 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 woo.